Starting around 08 November 2023, Hex in a real sense is exchanging at $0.008 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.03% in kind of most recent 60 minutes, essentially in spite of mainstream thinking. Hex essentially has a truly complete market cap of $1,428,402,671, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $702,384, truly as opposed to mainstream thinking. This really makes Hex kind of positioning at 209 in the cryptographic money market, which explicitly is genuinely huge. On the off chance that you certainly are a crypto financial backer, and considering what in every practical sense is the Hex cost expectation end of 2023, what will Hex especially be genuinely worth in 2023, or so they really thought? Is Hex a kind of wise venture or especially worth purchasing in 2023 in an especially significant manner? Will Hex cost for the most part outperform its record-breaking high? These really are our Hex cost expectations for Hex's future, showing that starting around 08 November 2023, Hex essentially is exchanging at $0.008 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.03% in absolute most recent 1 hour in an unobtrusive manner. Hex value expectation 2023. As per the Hex conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2023, the Hex cost for the most part is supposed to sort of cross a sort of normal value level of $0.007, the normal certainly least value worth of Hex, toward the finish of the ongoing year, ought to in every way that really matters, be $0.007. Besides, Hex can essentially arrive at an all things considered greatest value level of $0.007 in a fundamentally huge manner. Hex value estimate August 2023. For August 2023, the cost of Hex really is generally anticipated to arrive at a fundamentally normal cost of $0.006, while the coin could exchange between a truly limit of $0.006 and a kind of least of $0.005. Showing how starting around 08 November 2023 Hex essentially is exchanging at $0.008 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.03% in kind of most recent 60 minutes, especially as opposed to prevalent thinking. Hex value conjecture September 2023. For September 2023, the cost of Hex by and large is anticipated to in every practical sense arrive at a truly normal cost of $0.006, while the coin could exchange between a fundamentally limit of $0.006 and a truly least of $0.006, which in every practical sense is very critical. Hex value expectation October 2023. The cost for Hex in October 2023 can go somewhere in the range of $0.006 and $0.007, beautiful in spite of prevalent thinking. While the genuinely normal exchanging cost ought to in a real sense be around $0.006 in an essentially significant manner. Hex value gauge November 2023. The very normal cost of Hex could go to $0.007 toward the finish of November 2023, which essentially shows that Hex value figure September 2023. For September 2023, the cost of Hex truly is especially anticipated to especially arrive at a kind of typical cost of $0.006, while the coin could exchange between a really limit of $0.006 and a fundamentally least of $0.006 in an every practical sense enormous way. Hex could in a real sense exchange around a kind of most extreme worth of $0.007, with the especially least expected cost of $0.006, all things considered, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Hex value estimate December 2023. The Hex cost for December 2023 may generally arrive at the very least worth of $0.007, while the very most extreme gauge cost basically is around $0.007 in an especially huge manner. The genuinely normal cost for Hex especially is especially anticipated to especially reach $0.007 in December 2023 in a significant way. Hex especially passed value examination in the in every way that really matters, recent hours, the crypto in every way that really matters has been all things considered, diminished by 1.75% in its in every practical sense, current worth, fundamentally in spite of prevalent thinking. Assuming we generally look at the genuinely current market cap of the Hex with yesterday's, you can by and large see that the market cap certainly is additionally down, in every practical sense, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Hex in every way that really matters is confronting an extremely tough time jumping aboard with pretty other crypto coins in an unpretentious manner. The Hex generally is down to nearly 9.43% over the most recent 7 days in a very significant manner. The coin for the most part is as yet showing gambling with outlining fragments for in every practical sense, past by and large couple of days. The coin could truly have major areas of strength for certainly at the same time. We don't sort of figure that it would a productive resource in all things considered, present moment, which most certainly is genuinely critical. Inside the most recent 1 month, the cost of Hex in a real sense diminished by 89.370%. Wiping out an astounding especially normal amount of $0.069 from its genuinely current worth in every way that really matters in spite of mainstream thinking. This unexpected down generally implies that the coin really is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can sort of be a very decent essentially purchase an open door for most certainly fast venture, by and large further appearance, how Hex could be exchanging around a genuinely greatest worth of $0.007 with the fundamentally least expected cost of $0.006, which most certainly is very critical. The 90 days cost change in every practical sense is near 67.39%, and the value sort of coursed from an especially least in every way that really matters, normal cost of $0.024 to by and large greatest pretty normal cost of $0.027 in the sort of beyond 90 days, extremely in spite of mainstream thinking. Hex generally is somewhere near 55.16% with the in every practical sense, greatest in every practical sense, normal cost of the coin fundamentally was around $0.023, and the especially least truly normal cost of especially was around $0.021 in certainly beyond 4 months. Showing how the 90 days cost change truly is near 67.39%. And the cost especially coursed from a base in every way that really matters, normal cost of $0.024 to truly greatest truly normal cost of $0.027 in the specific beyond 90 days, or so they for the most part thought. Hex value estimate 2023 facts. What will commonly be Hex really worth in 2023, which in every practical sense is very huge. The Hex cost especially is estimated to arrive at a genuinely greatest degree of $0.007, with sort of least cost of $0.007 toward the finish of 2023, showing that will Hex cost really outperform its record-breaking high, which for the most part is very critical. Hexes basically have a future, genuinely as opposed to mainstream thinking. As far as cost, Hex fundamentally has an exceptional kind of potential to for the most part arrive at new levels, showing how Hex basically is confronting a truly difficult time jumping aboard with really